Hey, what's going on, good people? Just have a look at that. Thought I'd start it off with some stuff to get the blood flowing for people, get people thinking, and get people concerned. Unemployment is definitely up in the UK, um, and we haven't really got an answer as to why. There's a lot of speculation. I do think if you raise minimum wage up, um, and there hasn't been much growth. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of. There's been a lot of. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think minimum wage raises actually help. And the reason being is everything just ends up going up in price, and that encourages businesses to use more technology and less staff. Um, so you end up in a situation where it doesn't really benefit, especially young people that have no work experience. Uh, it doesn't really benefit. I don't think it does because everything just goes up in price. It creates some kind of inflation. In my eyes, I may be completely wrong, because it's a minimum wage. And then, like, if you have a job, say you're a truck driver or you work for any companies, you're a plumber, anything like that, your wages don't necessarily coincide with the actual minimum wage raise. So you end up sort of being squeezed. It tends to squeeze the middle class, and all the people that seem to be all right with it, can cope with it, are the rich and the people that don't have much, to be honest. Uh, it's crazy to me, man. I think it's a bad indictment on labor at the moment. I don't think they can use with this. I don't think they can use the argument of it's all the Tories' fault in regards to this particular thing. I know they will say that, but if it was higher when you got in and it's went down, you need a better explanation than they left us with a mess, right? If it is because of the mess, there needs to be a thorough explanation as to why. I never really seen none when I look on the news or anywhere. It's just one of them things. It's just one of them things, and I don't think you will, um, because my previous video I made one about how literally what the BBC did to Trump, and there's people in my comments saying that Trump said what he said, and they're basing it off of what the BBC put out there, and then they didn't actually watch the entire speech of Trump, and it just made me think like, it shows by the responses, and I'm like, you're not triggering me, man. You need to know these things for your sake, not for me, for you. If you don't have the information, you're not informed and you're going to make bad decisions. And I've always thought like that. So quite often people might disagree with me and be hurt about it, but I try to base all my decisions off the actual information that's out there. And I think you should too. And on that note, y'all take care.